Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So in continuation with my How to Attract the Zodiac Sign series, I am back here, yes, because it is Aquarius season. It's gonna be how you can attract yourself an Aquarius man. Before we get into the ways and means in which you can attract yourself an Aquarius man, it's first good to look at the common traits that come with the Aquarius energy. So Aquarians are usually intellectual people. They're highly independent people. Unpredictable, to say the least. Definitely unpredictable. They are extremely logical. They tend to live in their heads. Quick-witted as well, so they'd be quite humorous that way. And also they can be quite charming, and I would say pretty eccentric. Also, what you need to know about the Aquarius is that because it is the sign of humanity, and it's a very humanitarian sign, Aquarians tend to not be prejudiced people. They're very much about equality, freedom, justice, rationality, and if you come across as someone who maybe isn't like that, maybe talks badly about people and whatnot, Aquarians, they may not like that. Alright, so with all that out of the way, what are the ways in which you can attract yourself an Aquarius man? Number one thing about the Aquarius male is that they love platonic relationships, like just to be friends. Okay, friendships are so important to Aquarians. So if you think about with the sign of Aquarius, okay, Aquarius is all about coming together. It's about connections, it's about sharing, it's about community. So with the Aquarius energy, they sort of put this high level within friendship. So with them, they do admire whenever they can base a loving relationship on the friendship first. So being a friend first is very important. So with that being said, try not to jump in head first. Be patient, hold back a little bit. Of course, show them that you like them, just by being friends with them. And then, you don't know, it could potentially lead to something more. Of course, I understand that being friends with someone for so long and then it's like, come on, I want more. I know that can maybe be a little bit annoying, but I truly do believe that the more that you show the Aquarius male that you care and that you're there for them, then the more I think they'll let their walls down. They'll let their little guard down a bit. Like with Aquarians, they would tend to guard their heart. Now, I don't know, of course, how accurate that is. I do think with Capricorns, they tend to guard their heart as well. But if you think about it, right, if the Capricorn is ruled by Saturn, and so within love, if you have your Venus in Capricorn, for example, it's very difficult for them to love. It comes to a stage where they just constantly ask themselves, why do I keep getting hurt? Why do I keep getting hurt? So because of that, they sort of are guarded. They can be very guarded people. And I feel like because, of course, Aquarius, it's ruled by Saturn and Uranus, Saturn is still there. Saturn was the old planet that did rule it solely. Just because now Capricorn is solely ruled by Saturn, it doesn't mean that the qualities and the energies within Saturn is completely gone from Aquarius. Because of that, I do think that they tend to guard their hearts as well. I truly do believe that Aquarians want to love. I'm an Aquarius. I also have my Venus in Capricorn, so, you know, for me, I do feel that there is this, it's difficult for me. It's difficult for me to express my feelings and my emotions to people about how I feel about them in a loving sense. Anyway, I'm just kind of going on. Just wait until he's ready. Just be patient with the Aquarius male. Another way in which you can attract the Aquarius male is by trying not to be overly emotional with him. At least not too soon anyway. With them, okay, they are logical people. They live in their heads. So the emotions, it's hard for their actions to be caused through emotion. Their actions are merely a result of their logic, of them rationalizing everything. They're always rationalizing everything in their minds. You'll find that with the Aquarius is that they're just constantly just going over the same thing. Just overthinking and overthinking. So if you come at them and you're highly emotional and you're just like this mess of tears and or anger or frustration, and it's so powerful, they might find it just too much, just a little bit overbearing, because they don't know how to handle that. If you think about that, if they're not emotional, highly emotional people, if you come at them and you're like that, they don't know how to handle it. It's not that they're trying to be mean or rude or anything, it's just that they don't know what to do. So to them, if you're trying to attract them and get in a relationship with them, they might think to themselves, I don't know, I don't think I can be with this person because I don't want them blowing up in my face if I like overcook the dinner. What I suggest you kind of do is, instead of coming across as over emotional, try to just talk about it. Like, come at it in a really rational way and like a level ground, and be like, okay, Aquarius male, this is what I want to talk to you about. Just show him that I wanna talk about this. We don't have to get all crazy. Let's just talk logically. And that way, you're getting it out, but you're not being highly emotional about it. And then you'll maybe see that he can handle this way. He's like, right, okay, she's coming, or he's coming at me in a logical point of view. I can do that. I can come back with that. I know how to deal with this. Also, another way in which you can attract an Aquarius male is to try to keep him on his toes, okay? As I said, a common trait is the unpredictability with them. Uranus is there. Uranus does that. It throws the Aquarius out of sync, and it just wants new things all the time. It's like, right, okay, next thing, another idea, next thing, another idea. Let's just keep going to the next thing. I want creativity, I want imagination, I want life to be full of surprises and energy. So show him that you're full of that. You're full of brand new ideas and brand new ways of living. Show him that you're quite adventurous, that you're willing to try new things, that you're eccentric. Try to keep him guessing by getting him to gradually discover new things about yourself. I sort of said this within Sagittarius, that video, in that if you just go to Sagittarius and you're like, this is it, my book is open, read every page, here you go, read it, Sagittarius, they will read it very fast. Okay. Similar thing I think with Aquarius is that if you just go, right, here you go, this is my life, this is my life, they're just sort of like, this is it, this is all you got for me. Can I read volume 2? Do you have a series? Is there more? You know how you hear about relationships, and what tends to happen is that the male is whipped. You know, that saying goes, you're whipped, you're whipped. With the Aquarius, to them being whipped maybe is not how they want to be seen. They like their independence. They like to know that they can go off and do sort of what they want to do outside of these sort of guidelines and boundaries of a relationship and be free. It's all about freedom. It's all about rebellion within Aquarius, okay? Which is difficult, I think, as well within relationships and things, because they want to go off and do their own thing. Whereas if they're with a sign or a person that doesn't want that, they're more homebodies, such as the Cancer, such as even Taurus, that can be difficult, because you may find that the Aquarius may be watching television with another sign who's very homebody, and they're just sort of like, this is boring me. Can we just go out and do something different? Try not to show any signs of you maybe wanting to tie him down if you do potentially get into a relationship with him. Show him that in that first instance of attracting him, that, you know, you're cool. You know, I'm alright. You can do your own thing, you can do my own thing, and when we come together, it's awesome. Last but not least, last way in which you can attract yourself an Aquarius male is to show your imaginative, creative, and pretty inventive side. I feel like Aquarius are very underrated in terms of their creativity. You think about it, right? Aquarius is the opposite of Leo. Leo rules the house which is associated with creativity. Creativity is there. But if you think about it, it's opposite that. So yes, okay, they are opposites, but they're still part of that same line. And I feel like with Aquarians, they can possess that creative nature, and then the fact that they're very inventive people, and they come up with all these amazing ideas. So if you put that inventive side with the creative side, it just brings this really huge sense of imagination to them. So if you show him that you're pretty eccentric and you're pretty full of ideas and you're willing to contribute to his ideas, and you sort of build on that, like you're building a little house of all these amazing ideas, then he could find that very attractive. Talk about great things, things with meaning, things with zen, things that are just, that aren't your day-to-day things, like, oh, what did you have for dinner last night? How was your weekend? I feel like Aquarians, I can speak for myself here, is that we want to know about everything. With that kind of day-to-day minor stuff, we can lack a little bit, but when we go deeper into the unknown, into whatever it is that could possibly be out there, we're very good at that. We just sort of follow the more intense side of conversations. Okay guys, so that concludes my video on how you can attract yourself an Aquarius man. If you did like this video, then please be sure to give it a like and let me know in the comment section down below, letting me know your thoughts and opinions. And if this is the first time you're finding my channel, then please be sure to subscribe, and I will be back guys with another video very, very soon. Bye!